Hello and welcome to episode 75 of the super happy fun Jabbertron tea party with Kiki, Bones, and Sketi. Did you know that Kiki has broken her husband's nose twice while in her sleep? Enjoy the show, my fellow internet beings.
I want tacos. Delicious tacos. It's still pooping.
That's good to know.
Yeah, dude.
Is he going to be a while?
Is he pooping? Oh my god! Let him go, release the evil!
Yeah, has to get it out somehow.
Here, Taco Bell does wonders. Or Chipotle if you're in a pinch!
What did you get from Chipotle that gave you such horrible diarrhea?
Just a regular burrito bowl.
Really? Jesus Christ. That's, upsetting. On, a personal level.
Well, they're having so much problems.
The fresh tomato salsa and the lettuce are vectors for salmonella poisoning.
Yum, 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 yum. Everything at Taco Bell is so heavily processed, you don't have to worry about that shit.
They've had the problem before, but it's fairly rare. Because everything is, flash frozen and shit.
Yeah.
As soon as you add extreme heat or extreme cold, you really, limit the amount of, you could catch something from this. Oh, yeah. Super pissed me off. So, I got this in the mail, right?
Yeah, Galaxy Angel.
Yeah, double A.
Double A.
Let's see if we can make it visible. Hang on. I gotta get close enough. Oh, God, so fat.
I can't.
Where is it? Over. Will it focus?
Focus.
There it goes. What's wrong with it? Okay, so it jumps. Am I understanding that it is in the middle of the series?
Yes, it's 27.
You did not state that when you were purchasing it.
Nope.
Was that what you bought when you were really drunk?
Oh no. Really drunk was. Oh, where the fuck did it go?
It's your drunk purchase.
I'm trying to remember what the really drunk purchase was. Oh, maybe this was it.
It would make sense.
Well, anyway, so the problem is, I need to find Galaxy Angel X, which is the first part of this season.
So it goes from X to double A?
Yes. I don't understand. Oh yeah, and while I'm at it, switching hands, this came in the mail.
Yay!
Cute.
I was sold by the cover. It's a bunch of girls doing traditional dancing. Okay.
Since this,
yeah.
Since this doesn't go up with video, you might want to say what it is.
Oh. Alright, hang on. Hanayamata, which is Hanayamata, sorry. By all appearances, she is normal. Her hairstyle, her face, her looks, all normal. The name of this 14-year-old next-door girl is Naru Sakiya. She's always dreamed of being a heroine in some sort of fairy tale, waiting for someone to whisk her away from this world. But even now, as a second grader in middle school, her days remain nothing but normal. But one night, Naru encounters a young blonde-haired girl dancing in traditional Japanese clothing under the light of the moon. Would you like to do yosakai with me? The girl asked, referencing a type of Japanese dancing dating back to 5 years. Though initially hesitant at the sudden turn of events, Naru is drawn by this foreign girl named Hana and takes her first steps into the alien world of yosakai. Though still children, they are on the cusp of adulthood. The curtain is about to rise on the tale of these young girls in their prime to bloom.
So that's the one with the Genki girl, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't see a lot of those anymore.
Yeah, I guess you don't.
It's all moe moe.
Well, I guess Genki is no longer the big under fashion. Harajuku's moved more to the forefront, so. That's probably why anime went so moist. Because the culture kind of went moist. Well, that part of their culture, not the entirety of Japanese culture.
All I know is that I know nothing.
And yet you know so much. With your multiple degrees and whatnot.
La 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 la.
Ah, Century College. Mm-hmm.
Century College?
Mm-hmm.
What's a Century College?
It is the college that everyone here goes to. Who can't afford better college.
Oh, is that your local community college, or is it just a lower college?
Hang on.
My college is just called Woodland Community College, so...
That's funny, ours used to be called that too.
I'm not joking.
He is searching, found...
He's grabbing his degree.
Oh yeah!
Oh,
From a
yeah!
real college, a real university.
Whoa!
See, it has my
Look
name
at
and
that.
everything.
I would go grab mine, but it's up on the wall and I'm too short.
I would grab mine, but I don't have one.
This is where I would put my college diploma if I had one.
Dickelberg!
I just like being a smart ass and doing it every time somebody's like, I have a college degree. I'm like, I have one from a university.
I have an AA.
I have a BS and bullshitting.
Well, considering for someone who dropped out of college, or not college, I'm sorry, high school, and soon she would be dead in a few years, I've gotten quite far into my old age of 30.
Wait, what's up? No, it cut out for me. I didn't hear what you said.
Past Kiki when she dropped out of college, well, even before then, and not college, fucking high school. Stupid brain, stop being stupid.
Your brain is so stupid.
But my brain is also lacking all the lovely medicines, because I didn't have them for a while, because reasons.
Oh, reasons.
Yeah, my psychiatrist suddenly dropped from the clinic,
Oh, God.
and that was like 2 days before my appointment, and we were refilling things by appointment. So I had to wait until my general practitioner could take them over, which is a bunch of paperwork, because the replacement won't be there for like a month or so, and I'm not going to go that long without meds. I have insurance now. I demand meds. So I'm a little, woo, more
Feel
than
the
usual.
feeling.
But no, I was saying before, having an AA and a GD is much more than past young Kiki thought I would ever get to, because I was just planning to be dead by now.
It's always good not being dead when you plan on being dead.
It's one of those weird looking back things I'm like, huh, life sure did turn out different.
Here I
In a good
was,
way.
thinking I was going to do that thing, and I did that other thing, and it was still okay.
Yeah,
No, I found it.
I dumped all those friends planning to do a thing, and then I met this stupid, cute nerd.
Cute nerds are good.
She knows from experience, both of you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Pardon.
why did I think it was a good idea to get Taco Bell? Oh well, I'm already this far in.
Because
want
you
tacos.
wanted food. I'm gonna have a
I always
steak
feel like disgusted with myself every time I get like fast food from one of like the big chains.
Mm-hmm.
But I still do it. I'm obviously an addict.
As
Just
someone,
came out with that. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
oh, I'm sorry. As someone whose husband worked in the fast food industry, I thank you. Even though I don't think his brand is even in Minnesota.
Not yet.
What is it?
Wiener Schnitzel.
Nope. Haven't
Believe
even
me,
heard
when
of
it is, I'll go there.
Wiener Schnitzel? Do they
It's
sell schnitzel?
actually no, they do not sell
Well,
schnitzel.
what the fuck? False advertising.
Well, when it originally established, it did sell schnitzel.
I want a fucking schnitzel.
Their commercials actually say sorta German. Not quite. But, yeah, so don't feel too bad. It's not the worst thing in the world you're doing. You need those calories to live.
Yeah, you could be like murdering babies or whatever.
Then Taco Bell came back with those cheap wrapped slider doohickeys, and I love those.
Dummy.
I thought that's what masturbating was killing babies.
Well,
if you want to get philosophical about it.
I mean, I suppose
wait.
for you, not really
Only
for
if you're
us.
Catholic.
Well,
I'm Catholic.
I suppose when you were
Luckily.
younger then, it was killing babies? Don't joke. But what were you going to say about fast foods before?
Oh, I was just gonna say that Taco Bell just came out with another gruesome abomination with the it's like
Chalupa?
The thing with the pepper jack cheese inside the taco shell?
yes.
I want one of those so
And
bad.
I,
Chalupa.
yes, I know. I feel like such a cretin, but I need one. I need to eat one.
Must have, must try.
Why do you tempt me?
You know, I was offered one when I went to the drive-thru. I was just like, yeah, you know what? No.
No, I've
I
had
have-
enough diarrhea.
Yeah, I'm like, I have standards. I want to be able to actually get off the toilet tomorrow.
Cheese is a vegetable, right?
Cheese is dairy, which is even better.
Mm-hmm. Dairy.
Right?
Teeth. Without dairy. But no. So I'm strolling Tumblr yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and for some fucking reason I follow the Burger King Tumblr. I don't know why. I
Have it
didn't.
your way.
Yeah,
Do you hate yourself?
probably. And guess what those motherfuckers are getting?
What?
What?
Hot dogs. Grilled hot
Ooh.
dogs.
That's fun.
I don't know how to feel about that.
Not when your husband works for a chain that sells almost exclusively hot dogs. Which sits...
Well, maybe if they sold schnitzel, they would be better off.
Ah!
Well, they also sell hamburgers. They're okay. They got-
You're really selling me on this place.
Well, I'm sorry, they took away the food I loved.
Oh.
They had really bomb-ass chicken, and they no longer serve it. But no, like, in our town, the Wiener Schnitzel and the Taco Bell are... Not the Taco Bell, I'm sorry, the Burger King are on the same fucking block.
Okay.
Ah,
Still, I don't know how well I would trust Burger King to serve me a hot dog. That sounds kind of messy.
look, the Burger King here in Stillwater was horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that a lot about Burger Kings outside of California. Like, the ones here are fine.
Well, like, there's one across the river in Wisconsin that actually, when I was working over there, was great. But, like, the one here in town closed down because it was basically a shithole.
Oh.
That wouldn't have happened to be in New Richmond, would it?
Yeah, I think the original one was okay.
Oh, okay. My ex used to work at that one.
There are none anywhere near us. They're probably all in. Yeah, they're all like West Coast, Arizona, California. Yeah.
Bleh.
I wonder if Culver's has made it out there yet. Probably not.
I do love me some Culvers.
What is that again?
It's a Wisconsin, basically like a high grade McDonald's. They've made it to Arizona, Texas, Utah. There's one in Idaho, one in looks like Wyoming. So not quite yet.
Too bad. They're
They
tasty.
They've got 22 in Florida. Holy shit.
Wow.
So not quite, but I'd say probably another 5-10 years they'll be there. It's too bad. It's too bad that In-N-Out will never leave California because of the way they do their beef.
I love In-N-Out.
I've been wanting to try In-N-Out for so long.
Well, if you ever fly into California and land at Sacramento International, there's literally one in the airport. You can
Making me hungry.
It's, we didn't have it in town for the longest time, but, you know, around us, but, oh god, I love In-N-Out. It is so simple and so delicious.
I've heard so many good things about In-N-Out, it's like ridiculous.
With milkshakes that are so thick. You almost
your ass
wish it
jiggle?
was a... No, you almost wish it was a person who had a jiggling ass.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle butt.
You could bring all the boys to your yard.
Oh god.
I don't want
If you
boys.
want it.
She wants men, obviously.
Duh.
Men, women, non-gender specific people of age.
Ah, I knew that one was coming.
You know,
wrong with the non-gender specific people of age.
It's the of age part.
There are plenty underage. Go find
Yeah.
a wolfkin.
Well, one, I'm in a monogamous relationship, and two, I don't want to go to jail for that.
Bestiality and pedophilia. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Woo!
Well,
Sounds like a Sunday for me.
as long as I'm receiving, it's not bestiality.
Oh god, that's right. Fucked up laws.
Nor do I think other kin are currently filed under bestiality laws.
Yeah, that's because the government wants to oppress everybody.
Well, really more because it's not biological or genetic, it's merely a state of mind thing.
Oh boy. Giggity giggity.
Yes.
Giggity giggity goo. Yeah,
You're
fuck
not
you.
people, you're a cat kid. Therefore,
No.
you lose your human status.
Let's do this. Let's work on that.
Nah, I don't see that happening.
There's some really fucked up Japanese doshinji that's based around that whole concept.
Yeah, I have a few saved to my hard drive.
A cat is fine too.
I mean, harems don't really work when they're people with people emotions, but when they're not people, it works.
Yeah, just go to the shelter and pick up another one. Doesn't matter.
Oh god, that gives such a strange meaning to crazy cat lady.
Oh, I do know 2 crazy cat ladies.
No, really? Shit, I wonder who that could be.
They are down to 4 cats. The cats they were cat sitting finally went back home.
I'm bordering on crazy cat lady, unfortunately.
Ah, sure, don't break.
Meow.
In that you wish to be a cat, or you wish to own many cats, or both.
I have to think about this.
Oh god.
No, I have too many fucking cats. Do you want a cat, Kiki? Do you want one of my cats? Please take one.
It would be kind of a long way to get a cat.
I'll just toss it in a box and ship it over.
Oh god, Schrodinger's cat.
I
I
don't think the Postal Service will allow that.
don't have to know.
It's like goods, whatever. We'll claim it.
Yeah, it's fine. She'll be fine. I'll cut holes in the box.
Ah,
I'll just give you Greaves' address.
ah. You know, since I couldn't sleep this morning, I was going back through my Tumblr history.
Yeah.
We've had some really crazy conversations, Kiki. I mean, some, like, legitimately what the fuck shit. I was rolling on the floor from some of the back and forths we've had. There's one here. Where the hell was it? There's one that literally went on for like 4 or 5 like rebuts.
Rebuts.
Is it the pun one?
I think so.
The fucking fish and sea creature pun one?
Oh god.
I think so. I'm
Focus.
trying to find it here. Hang on. Oh yeah, no, my favorite one by far. You posted a picture set of a pug just hanging out, and you're like, is that Doc Cupcake? And I'm like, what is what? Just a dude hanging out, but it looks of it. And then you posted a picture of a pug in a unicorn costume, and I was just like, yes, I'm a pretty pug pony. What of it?
The prettiest pug pony there ever was.
It's just the best. It's just the best
Yes.
gift ever. It's just like ah. Bug.
Wonder if is still in the bathroom.
Probably.
God damn
Send him a little texty text.
it.
Just clamp
no.
down.
I could just knock.
This was the drunken purchase.
The Full Metal Alchemist movie?
And I got
Something?
Conqueror Shambhala for $6.
Not bad though. I never got into the Full Metal Alchemist series.
Well,
Like at
prepare
all.
your anus because you're about to.
Oh, my anus is prepared.
I'm going in dry.
Ugh, gross.
Don't
Ah.
don't go into an anus dry. You're going to destroy that anus in a non-pleasant way, and
That's
she
the
will
whole point.
she will never poop right again.
Oh, that's
I'll
all right.
poop left.
It's not my ass. think it's that's we should really be worried about.
Probably.
Oh,
Everyone
oh.
should wear fast though.
Poor Raid.
I know.
I didn't have any topics lined up or anything.
I wish I had a topic, but I've literally been working all week.
I've been just trying to function, so.
Like, I didn't even like stay at Raid's place very long yesterday. Like, I think I left at like 8:30. I was like, yeah, I should hang out longer, but I need sleep.
G2G, yeah. And then you didn't sleep until like what, 3 in the morning?
No, I fell asleep when I got home. That wasn't the issue. It was like getting woken up at 2 or 3 in the morning with like horrible nightmarish diarrhea.
Oh,
God.
Like I had one of those like woke up with stomach pains and went, uh-oh, that can't be good. Like within 30 seconds, like I have to get up and go to the bathroom. And about 5:30 in the morning, I finally made it back to my sofa, and I was just like, oh God, I'm gonna sleep here and pray to God I don't shit myself in my sleep.
Just put some paper towels down, dude.
Well, the
It's
best part
fine.
is, like, I think I let Kiki know before I left for work, and so, like, at the end of the night, she's just like, how you doing now? I'm like, I am the very model of the modern Major General.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see if Raid's still in the bathroom.
God, I need a Tukatsu so bad. So awesome.
Yeah.
I still love the gif of the lounging pug on an inflatable inner tube sitting in the middle of a pool.
Mm-hmm. Very much you.
Oh God.
Well,
And then-
you wish.
Oh, that'll be me this summer. Don't worry.
Yeah, you sent me that you got food poisoning a little after 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. I don't think I messaged you right away because I was too busy shitting myself, but then, like, when I got control of my faculties, I was like, oh God, this is not good. I'm letting you know in case I die from this. Ugh. Surprisingly, no vomiting, just very, very fast acting out my back end. So I think that was basically my gastrointestinal system taking from the team and getting it out of me before I got sick.
I mean, I'd rather.
I mean, I much prefer shitting myself as long as I'm on the toilet.
Well. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm close to a toilet, like, or home, I don't care if I've got the runs. It's whatever. I just, stay close and go when I gotta go. Because I never have it where I'm like, I can't control my bowels. It's just like, time to go to the bathroom.
We've all had instances where we've just been like, I'm so glad I'm at home right now.
Oh yeah. Well, those are really easy for me because I'm usually at home.
I'm so excited to see what I'm gonna get for profit sharing on Sunday. Oh, so excited for money.
Hooray!
Money, money, money!
Money!
Yes, the sweet, sexy tax return came in.
Oh boy, I haven't even done my taxes yet.
Either. I'm stalling for some reason.
I
Finally got my CRP, so I guess now's the time.
CRP.
Certificate rent paid.
Oh,
So extra money. Yeah, it's good. More money's good.
I just have to check with my mom because we use the same account and see when we're gonna take our stuff in. So I think all of our stuff is pretty much here. We have with Dad dying this summer, we have like a lot of extra shit that we have to hand in to the accountant to get it done correctly. So I think that's partly why we're waiting, but I don't think we're gonna wait till April like we normally do, since Dad was the one that always procrastinated till the last minute. Where Mom's like, when we have everything, let's just see as soon as he can take it and get it done, so that we don't have to worry about it. I'm going, yeah, I agree. Which reminds me that I don't know if the DMV's open tomorrow, but at some point in the near future, I got to get into the DMV because this is the year I renew my license.
Oh
I do not
boy.
want to forget. Yeah, I'm that old. It's time for a renewal of the license.
Oh jeez, Grandpa.
I have to renew my state ID.
That's always fun too.
Yay, stand in the line, have you take your picture taken. Woo, done.
Yay.
And hubby did the taxes like on his phone.
Wow.
Well, our taxes aren't really complicated. We have one source of income.
Mm-hmm. I don't even want to think about how complicated mine are, but it's alright. That's what the account's for.
I just throw everything on TurboTax. Let them have my soul.
Well, if we didn't have like investments and shit, I wouldn't be worried. But we have just enough random crap that it's like, I should probably have an account to do this. All the anime. Oh yeah, I started watching Girls und Panzer, which is kind of interesting.
Interesting.
The one with the little girls in the tanks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Girls Panzer, okay.
that sounds great.
Oh yeah, because the Japanese seem to love lolly girls and weaponry.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
They're simulated rounds. Nobody's gonna get hurt. I'm waiting for somebody to get their head blown off by a tank shell. Like, the fact that in the first episodes, the main character stated that very explicitly, that she's in the commander position, so she's sticking her head on the top of the tank, and she's going, it's simulated rounds. It's very unlikely that anyone would ever be hit by a round. And I'm going, so I should expect somebody's gonna die before too long. Because you said that.
Let's hope so.
That's usually how it goes. Yeah, I'm just like watching a cute magical girl anime and then somebody's head gets chopped off.
That's the best
I have
time.
no idea what that's about. No, not at all. How are you, Madoka? Because I'm missing a goddamn head!
It's okay. In other universes, she's not missing a head.
Well, considering that it's basically the ring cycle, it's going to be interesting to see what the final conclusion to the entire thing is. Because supposedly they're now making the world corrected.
Well, yeah, because the last one, Hamura fucked everything up.
Yeah.
Again, because she went all crazy, I need you, and kind of became a dark goddess. Sort of took over Madoka, if I'm understanding it right.
Well, basically, if I remember correctly, she separated Madoka, her human form, from her goddess form. Mm-hmm. So the goddess continued to exist. So basically, what they did is they built the universe. If I remember correctly, they built the universe where basically none of the shit happened. But there's also the new project is basically someone or something is going to correct everything, and it will be the end of the ring cycle. Because all the ring cycle really is you go through 1,000 lives, and eventually you'll correct every mistake, and you end up with you end up with nirvana.
Eventually. It's essentially what they were trying to do in that anime that I just forgot the name of.
Turns into a tree to avoid responsibilities. I feel like that would somehow still be unavoidable. Don't you crush my dreams. Well, at least anyone attempting to get you to do anything other than be said tree would look really silly. Exactly, so not only do I not have to do anything, I also get to make other people look silly. That sounds like a wonderful dream, Cupcake. Cuts tree down and uses wood to make handles for tools. You stop that! No. You're a monster, Trollgrin. I can't help but have a dumb face. It's my only purpose in life.
God damn it.
Fuckface. Yes, to our 4 listeners out there, not only should you remember to do your fucking taxes, but follow us on Tumblr to see Bones be a pun-telling dickhead.
I am a pun-telling dickhead.
Every day.
I also enjoyed posting a picture of a giant chocolate rooster to Kiki's Tumblr and then stating, "Hey Kiki, just what every girl wants for Easter, a big brown cock to eat." Stroll.
Every girl's dream.
But she just is like, "You son of a bitch. I'm sorry, Kiki, but without these puns, my life just lacks purpose."
Blah.
It's my go-to fish pun.
I can tell.
If we ever meet, after I hug you, I'm just gonna start pummeling you.
It's well deserved.
Well, at least your life won't lack purpose.
Oh, god damn it.
That's gonna be the night. He's just gonna try to fit that in everywhere now.
Yes, I am.
Because I dared to remind him, don't you fucking dare.
Just don't let Raid know, otherwise he'll look for porpoise as well.
The anime I was thinking of was Noen. I don't know.
Oh
why
yeah,
I
they
got
just
them.
re-released that as like a collector's edition. I almost did
neat.
it, but like I was like I wasn't gonna drop $150.
Ooh, no. I mean, I really enjoyed it, but not $150 worth.
Hang on, let me pop it up. There's a not. I think there's a not collector's edition that's not that expensive, but like, yeah, limited edition, complete collection on Blu-ray and DVD. Oh no, not too bad. $61.89. That's not too bad. Who's got the license? Is it Funny? I think it's Funny. It is Funny. Yeah, Funimation's got the license. Cool. I remember this coming out like way back in the day, and like just like completely blowing it off.
No, it was really enjoyable. I just didn't care for the dub of it, but it's not the worst thing in the world, though. It was just kind of screechy, I'm pretending to be a child, like, voices. Not really a lot of Oni-chan going on in that anime.
Oh, too bad.
More like, oh my god, they're dead again.
Ah, shucks.
Oh my god, why is this thing trying to attack me?
Animes that need to be remade. Oh boy, who are they going to remake?
Tell us the list.
So they asked the editorial team of Anime News Network what animes they'd like to see get remade.
Okay.
And it's an actual article. They don't have a list. I'm just going to go through and see what they say. Gunsmith Cats, which could be interesting.
I would love
That
that.
could be good.
I loved Gunsmith Cats. It
Yeah.
didn't get a lot, so yeah.
I don't know that it would see the like in a perfect world, yes, but like in reality, probably really hard sell because it's so old that it's kind of.
I wouldn't like it. I don't think there's enough for what we consider series these days, but like
An OVA or a movie.
yeah, a short movie, I think it would work.
Voltron gets remade.
Voltron is being remade.
But actually, the guy says, what he really wants to see is a remake of Go Lion, which is the basis for Voltron of the Middle Universe.
Well,
or Outer Universe, I can't remember which. But it's Lion Voltron, not like Car Voltron.
Car Voltron.
Well, what? There were 3 Voltrons. There was like Voltron of the Inner Universe,
Yeah.
the Middle Universe, and the Outer Universe. So that'd be interesting. Kind of go with the Gundam deal with kind of what do you call it? Like a political drama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's this? Alright, so the first one was Paul Jensen, then it was Mike Toole, who's I think the editor-in-chief. He wants Voltron, because he's ancient, I'm sure. Basara Manga needs a new version, which I don't know. But then went with, talks about Phantom Thief Gene, which I haven't heard of. Dude, this dude, or this lady, Rebecca Silverman's got some really esoteric, like, she wants stuff I've never heard of remade. I'm kind of skimming, just looking for they green text the stuff that's actual titles.
Yeah, I forgot that had an anime.
What?
The Phantom Thief Sheen one. It's a magical girl show.
I have never heard of it. That's just shocking because usually I'm in the know.
Well, it's from like the 1990s. I don't think it ever got a dub.
Let's see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. Phantom Thief anime. I'm trying to find the ANN page. Oh, God. Underwear bunching up. Sorry. There we go. Did it ever get released? Oh, it never got released in this country. That's why I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
So are Raids Intestines pulling him under?
He's done now.
Oh,
okay.
at last.
Hooray! All is well. What did I miss? Anything?
We're just talking about anime
We're just
stuff.
talking about stuff they need to remake.
I just
Basically, she's stating that it would be nice to see another remake of a classical show in the style of Sailor Moon Crystal, but the storyline more faithfully follows the manga and leaves more serious and upsetting aspects intact.
I've never
I can get behind that.
I've never actually watched the anime for Phantom Thief Gene. I've only seen clips, but I've read the manga, and I enjoyed the manga, so yeah.
Oh, God.
What?
Jacob Chapman. Of course, I'm compelled to pick Fruits Basket.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I mean, there was so much more to the manga than the anime.
The anime was supposed to go through the entire manga storyline, but the guy who directed it and the woman who wrote it, he couldn't stand her, and she refused to let anyone else direct it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's why there isn't more of it.
It was supposed to go on a lot longer. It only got one season because basically the director couldn't stand the woman.
That's amazing.
And she wouldn't let anyone else direct it.
Okay. That's kind of sad. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much left of the story. I mean, you get, like, just a little snippet in the anime.
Lauren Orsini has suggested Pet Shop of Horrors be remade.
I never saw that one.
Kikimaru? That sounds terribly familiar. Let's see, anime, first... Oh yeah, it only had 4 episodes made.
Next guy who is, next person, Gabriella Eakins, suggested that they remake Fate Stay Night as one continuous thing playing through all 3 scenarios: Fate, Unlimited Blade Works, and Heaven's Feel in the first sequence. Which I feel like they've already done Fate, and Unlimited Blade Works is in progress. And I think Heaven's Feel has already been auctioned, or whatever you want to call optioned for production. So when they finish with Unlimited Blade Works, I think they're doing Heaven's Feel.
Yeah. That's just one of those, you're just gonna have to wait for them to finish what the fuck they're doing now.
This could just be because I just watched it, but I would love to see a Trigun reboot that followed the manga more closely.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
The manga was so different, and I kind of liked it way better. So.
I mean, Trigun was great for what it was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm realizing now that it really fucking drags on, though. Like, the first half of the fucking series, you don't even have to watch.
Not really.
No.
But, animes from that time did that a lot. Not that
That's
some
true.
still don't do, but there's a lot of faffing around, because you've been given a run order, and not necessarily been,
True dat.
sanctioning it off as this is how the story needs to play out. So
Yeah.
there are faffing about episodes.
Well, they were a lot longer, too. Like,
Yeah.
13 episodes has become a lot more common now than it was even, 10 years ago when it was, a 26.
Yeah, that's true. Just a lot of fluff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of not great fluff.
Well, Kiki will tell you, there's been a lot of animes where I've looked at it and went, that should not have been, a 24 or 26 episode anime. That should have been, a 6 or a 10 or a 13.
Oh, yeah.
They could have, and I've had other ones where I've went they went way too fast. They needed to make that bigger. There was too much information squeezed in too small of a. No Game No Life is good for that. They squeezed so much manga into such a short thing that they went through the first seven books or no, it was the first 4 books in 13 episodes. It's boom, 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 boom. They were one event to the next nonstop. Which meant it's a really good show because there's no fluff. It's just go, go, go. But it's it's really fast paced in that sense that they don't waste any time.
I mean, some things do benefit from a little bit of fluff if you're trying to develop some character, but a lot of time fluff will have no bearing on anything that happens later, so you might as well just not had it.
Season 4 of Inuyasha, in which only 2 episodes at the very end have anything to actually do with the story. The rest of it is just faffing about for 20-some episodes.
Isn't that most of Inuyasha, though?
Yes. Well,
yeah.
Isn't that partially because they're waiting for, when you work on something where the manga's not even finished, you kind of have to faff around while waiting for the manga to be finished?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
That's how a lot of older animes sometimes have a lot of unnecessary faffing about, or storylines that just don't make any sense because they weren't written by anybody who actually, wrote any of the original work. They were written because there was nothing to pull from yet, so you still gotta get paid to make episodes.
That's true.
Hey, this suddenly happened. We'll never talk about it again, but it suddenly happens.
Ah, there's a monster. Okay, we killed it. Ah, there's another monster. Okay, we killed it.
But, more... Ow, that was my mouse attacking me. More modern anime. Not every single one, of course, but they're getting a bit better at that. But it's also because a lot of things aren't necessarily relying wholly on a manga product.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I just got, I'm not done with it, but I just got to the third season of Sword Art Online, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I honestly think I'm just gonna stream that because the DVDs are just ridiculous.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Just stream it, dude.
Yeah.
Just do it. It's
Like
worth it.
The DVDs are like, I think $60 to $80 a part, and there's like four to six parts for every season.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It's just brutal.
It's one of those semi-popular animutes around right now, and they're gonna charge an arm and a leg, whatever they can get for it.
Yep.
Yeah, because like Kill la Kill, I think is like almost $300 to collect the entire thing. It's just like,
Jesus
holy
Christ.
shit.
Mm-hmm. It's like, it's not even that long. I know you're just doing that because you think I'll pay for it, but I can still stream it, so I'm not gonna.
Well, they would have gotten me too had Kiki not pushed me into watching it on Crunchyroll. So like,
Yeah.
right after we got done watching it, they announced that they were going to start releasing it, and I'm like, well, shit. Now I'm like, I don't even really want to like buy it right now because I just saw it. So it's like,
Mm-hmm. Especially not at the prices they're touting, because it's still on Crunchyroll.
oh god, Aniplex is terrible.
Well, Aniplex is usually terrible, but why are they terrible this time?
Well, they're the ones releasing Kill la Kill. That's what I'm saying. Like, their pricing is horrid. Because they price for collectors. It's just like, I like these shows, but I'm sorry, I'm not giving you like $200-$300 for a 13 episode anime. That's just ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
Kill la Kill is 26, but it's still just like, this is just insane. Like, this is not 2000. Like, you don't drop this kind of money on something that's easily accessible at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Animutes.
Animals.
Animutes and Mongo.
Let's see here. The next thing they're talking about, Theron Martin suggested they remake Battle Angel,
Yeah.
or also as it's known, Battle Angel Alita.
Well, they've been saying they're going to remake that for a long ass time, but they say that a lot about a lot of things. But for what little it got, it was quite good.
Nick Kramer, however you want to say that, suggested they remake Clannad, which I don't feel like has been made for long enough to actually suggest remaking it a third time.
Yeah, I was going to say, aren't there two versions of it right now?
Yeah.
Like, what, are you upset about the ending they chose? Or did you just not like something about it? Because you've got two versions to go from. How many more do you need? I say, as I have like 5 versions of Sailor Moon to pull from.
My favorite anime is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You're not keeping yourself from laughing very well.
I forgot that you can see me. Whoops.
I could also hear you breathing, so...
Oops. Lol. I don't have anything to talk about.
Amy McNulty suggested they remake Please Save My Earth, which I've never heard of, but whatever.
Please save my Earth?
Mm.
What? Please... That's not how you spell please.
Please.
It had a DVD release in 2000, apparently.
Oh, this is an oldie.
Yeah, all 6 episodes. Holy crap. How much on Amazon? Ridiculous price? $50? Crazy, but fair enough, I guess.
Well, I guess since more of the manga is out, that might be interesting. As it also apparently has a sequel manga and a follow-up to the sequel. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, other than politics and whatever the fuck DC is doing with Batman, there hasn't been much on my mind lately. Well, much I would like to talk about anyway. Because DC did dumb things to everyone still, because DC is still dumb, but I can't even understand what the fuck happened to Batman. But apparently... well, yeah, but apparently Bruce Wayne is Batman again, which A, okay, but B, the way they went about it was really brain diarrhea sort of weird.
Wait, what? Bruce Wayne wasn't Batman?
Bruce Wayne is sick. Or was.
Okay.
Was, I guess. I don't fucking know. So he stopped being Batman for reasons. And other people were taking up the cow for raisins.
Raisins, obviously.
But apparently, like, I'm not gonna deny that I wouldn't see Bruce Wayne having a backup of his own fucking Batman brain. That makes sense. But apparently the idea was to put it in a clone body, but for some reason they didn't do that. He put it in his own body, which I don't understand how that fixes the him dying part.
That's confusing.
I'm putting it very, very dumbly, without getting into the specifics. Essentially, Bruce was trying to, with the copy of his own brain, without using a clone, pull from the infinite possibilities that is Batman, like literally pull from other universes, the possibility of Batman back into his own brain. But to do this, he figured out that the current version of him has to die, so he essentially had to brain dead himself to re-download Batman into him so he could be Batman again. But I still don't understand how that stops his body from dying.
I'm with ya. I have no fucking idea. Comic books, how about that?
Oh, and Alfred doesn't have a hand anymore.
Oh, okay,
What?
he's got like a hook or what?
No, it's a stump. He lost it, I forget how, but whatever. Oh, and his girlfriend, whose name I forget, pushed the button for him. Jules something. I don't know. This just adds into the
Sexy
stupidity
McHotpants.
of, well, yeah, Batman does tend to like sexy McHotpants. But I don't know if it's the artist, but when I look at the general image of whoever this girlfriend is, she looks a lot like Barbara Gordon without being Barbara Gordon.
Right.
But this is also coinciding with all the dumb stuff happening to Superman, so I'm just gonna go with DC is yet again still just super dumb.
Not surprising.
Oh, we can't have our positively gay characters get married because superheroes
Raisins.
don't get married, but we are going to switch writers, break up that relationship, and then put Batwoman in a abusive relationship with a vampire and make it look hot.
I thought Batwoman was a lesbian.
Yeah, she is.
And she's not now? Oh,
No,
okay.
she is. It's with a it's with a lady vampire. I don't know if that relationship's still going on, but yeah, I don't see how certain ideas get past the table, but apparently I'm not dumb enough to work in comics.
I don't know. I still like the version of reality where Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle end up together.
Oh yeah, isn't that his main bitch most of the time?
Sometimes, depending. It's
I don't know. Talia Al Ghul or whatever. I was kind of like, I guess.
Talia's not main bitch material. She's just main travesty material. Like, by the way, we have a son. What?
Like, Damien seems like a cool character, but I like it so much more when it was Selena Kyle was the mother.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's the right...
Well, Selena had her own baby with some gangster who then she had Zatanna wipe her mind that she had that baby in the first place and gave the baby away. making the story
See ya,
almost
baby.
irrelevant.
Don't you love it when they do that, though?
Like, it was interesting in, what was that, Identity Crisis? When they brought up the mind erase thing about, what's his face? Captain Light? Whoever was a Teen Titan villain that turned out used to be actually much more horrible until Zatanna kind of mind-warped him. And
Was it Slade?
no, it wasn't Slade.
Okay.
No, it's the guy with the light bulb on his head.
Oh god, okay. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he used to be so much worse, apparently. Back in that old reality that doesn't matter anymore. Oh, comics. But it was this, it had some dumb points in the story arc, but it was very well written from a character standpoint about, essentially how Zatanna, sorta against her will, had to also mind-bork Batman, so he didn't know that they did that because he wouldn't let them do that. And eventually Batman sort of remembered because he's Batman, and shit hit the fan. Because, while Zatanna may be the most powerful being in the universe, if she, figures out how to say something backwards, she's still not Batman.
No, only Batman is Batman.
Well,
His
frankly,
parents are dead.
if you surprise Zatanna and mute her, she's without power, because she has to be able to say it. But if she can say it, you're fucked. Sort of thing. Zatanna is also one of those characters, unless pushed to the end of the brink, uses very little of her actual magical ability. Nerd, I like DC, even though it's dumb. Why does DC have to continue to be dumb? As Cupcake is in his own little world.
I shall link you what has been given to me, for I am confused. And my confusion shall be shared.
Okay. Your confusion shall be shared.
There you go. I have no idea. None whatsoever.
I don't want to click the link because it says gasbanditry.com and I hate his face. Okay.
It's Friday. Oh god.
Okay, I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Yeah, sorry.
But, because of the way I record your guys' audio, but, okay, that's a thing that exists. I thought the internet had moved out of the age of random flash video and music.
You're the man now, dog. You're the man now, dog. You're the man now, dog.
You're the man now, dog. Whatever that website's still going.
Yeah,
Sadly.
We just kind of, with the rise of broadband and mass media, YouTube-esque chat or sites, it's just kind of not something we do anymore.
Yeah. Well, we have Vines now and whatnot.
Let's go to E-Bombs World.
Vines.
Don't go to E-Bombs World.
What about Funny Junk?
I don't know enough about Funny Junk. I just hate E-Bombs World because they take other people's crap and put their name all over it. And don't give them any credit or anything.
Manny.
It's one thing to, like, repost someone else's work. It's another to plaster your name all over it.
But that watermark, though.
That's also why I don't go to 9gag.
God. Oh, I might end up cutting this short with you guys. I'm really tired.
That's alright.
You're always really tired.
I know. I'm still sick.
Oh.
Well, 'tis the season for sickness.
Oh,
that's pretty much every season.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're a third world country with mosquitoes.
Yay! Yay, Zika virus! Hooray!
Yeah, if you're planning to become pregnant or are pregnant, don't go pretty much outside of the U.S. right now.
Just don't leave your house.
Yeah. I mean, you can go to the northern Americas, just don't go to southern America.
Indeed. Ah, God.
And don't have sex with people who have gone to southern America, because apparently you can get it that way.
And don't have sex with mosquitoes.
Yes.
Well,
Just
that's just a
stop.
general good idea.
Yeah, but it's a good weekend.
That sounds like a difficult weekend.
You.
I'm like,
Alright.
I'm sitting here looking at the basics of sex, and I'm like, mosquitoes are pretty tiny, even when they're on the big size.
That's why I said mosquitoes.
Ah, just like a whole swarm.
Yeah, dude.
Ah, okay.
Get in there. Work
Just-
it out.
They become like one continuous being.
It's pretty sweet.
I suppose you could say that of anything when you get down to like a molecular level. We are just piles and piles of stuff.
Yeah, don't be racist.
How is that racist?
Whatever.
Out of all the ists that
I
could
don't
have
need to
possibly
explain
been.
this. Check your privilege.
I have checked my privilege. The only thing I have going for me is that I'm white.
Check your white privilege.
Yes, I have checked my white privilege and do very well understand it, as I live almost rent-free in an apartment complex due to nepotism. I am, however, piss poor and disabled. So, and a woman. I have one of those vagina thingies. Although that doesn't make you a woman, that makes me a
Oh.
woman.
Oh, vagina things.
Yes. Vagina thing.
Alright, kids. I'm gonna hop off for now.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Good night,
Yeah,
Sketi.
no problem.
See you tomorrow, Cupcake, and good night, Kiki.
Night.
Yep.
Boy.
Bye.
Well, that was fun.
Well, we have put the child to bed.
Indeed.
I still
Well, at least I know what I'm doing tomorrow, I guess. Whatever. Assuming I could walk in the morning. Anyway,
Wait, when did you put a sweater on?
I've been wearing a sweater the entire time.
Domo was hanging up before.
Yeah. After I finished eating, I got up and got out of my work clothes and then sat back down.
I remember you getting out of your work clothes. I don't remember you putting the sweater on.
When I sat back down, I was wearing the sweater. I got up, took my work shirt off, and put the sweater on. Because it's cold, because it's like 20 below right now.
I'm sorry, I just apparently blanked on that part. Even though I can see you the entire time.
Apparently.
For those of you at home, Bones is now wearing a sweater.
It's a nice sweater.
It has Domo on it. I am not wearing a sweater because this is California and we don't know how to do cold weather, so it's no longer cold.
Ah,
I mean, it's not 100 degrees or anything, but
it's not that hot, but it is warm.
Well,
Like here, it's negative 20 right now.
it's still unseasonably warm. Got up
See,
to like 73 today.
I loathe you, kind of, if not for the fact that I know in a few months it's going to be warm-ish. Not as warm as it gets there, but still warm-ish.
Well, yeah, and you have, water.
Oh, so much water. So much water.
Well, at least, LA's gas leak has been plugged.
Well, that's good.
Let's just ignore that while that was a massive gas leak that's been going unsaid for a long ass time, California is still covered with like thousands of minor gas leaks all over. Like, the city of Sacramento alone has so many tiny gas leaks, it might as well just be one giant gas leak. Because California.
All I know is we have more snow coming on Sunday, and I'm just like, it's such a joy, such a joy. Just check the weather report and see what the hell's going on.
FedEx us your snow.
You say that, but you wouldn't want what's coming.
Well, no, I'd probably bitch and whine, but, I'm sure the climate of California would like it.
Probably. So, nothing till noon. Nothing till 8. So now they're saying nothing till late or early Sunday morning, and then snow all the way through, and then not much into the evening, and then it's Monday, and it's a whole different forecast. Interesting. And they're saying less than an inch, so what the hell's going on? Oh, but a week from Sunday, 36 with rain. Damn. And Saturday's going to be 38. 42 on Friday. Holy shit. we're actually going to get some decent weather around here. I'm shocked. Shocked and amazed.
It might be 80 on Monday. And it might rain or might not.
Snow Monday night, snow Tuesday, nothing Tuesday night, and then clear.
Like last week, this rain we were supposed to be getting was going to be, like for weeks and whatnot. And now it's a minor possibility on 2 days.
Woo. Just woo.
Because all the storms getting pushed above us.
Well, that's unfortunate, you think?
Yes, you need water.
Oh yes, you've needed water for a long time.
We need a proper snowpack.
Yeah.
Like, people are excited, like, this lake that was dry is no longer dry. Yeah, but it's still hella low, and we still have virtually no real snowpack. And a lot of the water we're getting is not water we'll be drinking.
Nope.
And it doesn't help that that man-made lake we had is now toxic.
What?
When all the water went away, apparently whatever the fuck we built this fake lake on top of, or used to build it, wasn't something we should have used to build a lake, and has seeped up and toxified the area.
Great.
Yeah. So, I think there's water in it now, but nobody can do shit with it. Yeah.
So that's super helpful, obviously.
We barely have any water, but I still occasionally have to yell at somebody in the parking lot to not wash their fucking car.
But my car would be dirty.
There is literally a car wash on the block over.
Yeah, but...
And even if we weren't in a drought, you're not allowed to wash cars in parking lots. In general. Under county and I think state law.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, that's nice.
But at least we aren't penguins.
Goddamn penguins.
Hi. It's a Faith. She needs meds. Because I have...
no.
That one of the blue one, would you hand it to me?
His face feels like she's dying.
Yeah, but climate change has, what are these? Wait. It doesn't make... Sometimes pills look similar. I want to make sure I'm not getting diarrhea. Yeah, that's the sinus stuff. Okay. Those also work for cold.
Thank you. Hi, Cupcake, even though I can't hear you.
Yay! Hi!
He says, yeah, honey. Thank you.
Well, you two have fun. I'm gonna go take meds and pass out.
Woo!
Enjoy your cat blanket.
Right? It's so weird not having those two with us. Alright, see you later.
Bye. What was I saying about penguins?
I don't know. At least when that penguin said, yes, goddamn penguins.
Oh yeah, because of the warm and the melting of icebergs and glaciers and whatnot, so much shit has moved around that large populations of penguins have been cut off from their food supply. So they're just dropping.
That's great.
Yep. Yay, climate change fucks everybody up.
Everyone's out to get me.
Everyone.
Something dark side of the force.
Is it cookies?
Probably.
Okay. Ah, shit, I gotta make cookies.
Why do you have to make cookies?
To take them to game tomorrow. Cause I said I would and I just remembered. Blah. Vampires don't eat cookies.
Yeah, what the hell, goddamn vampires. Have we already run out of things to talk about?
I might have.
Wow, that didn't take very long at all.
Because I don't really want to talk about politics.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like, if you're coming to this podcast for political insight, you're coming to the wrong podcast, first off. Because we mostly talk about anime. But secondarily, you know, registered Democrat while being a socialist. So, I mean, who I'm voting for is already in the bag. It's more of the stupid thing everybody else is saying. Which isn't really new. Republicans are misogynistic and racist, and that's about it.
I abstain from this argument.
Exactly.
I know where my stances are, but some of my best friends are Republicans, so I'll say nothing.
Why, do they listen to this podcast?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, hello to the Republican fans of Bones. It's a good thing we live in a country where you know, can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Be parts of different parties and still be friends. That's what people tell me.
There's no doubt that I'm a card-carrying Democrat.
No.
Basically, just, no matter who gets the nomination, I'm not voting Republican.
Yeah.
There's a good chance the Republican nomination is going to be either Ted Cruz, oh my god, or Trump, which is like the worst possible scenario in my mind.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone tells me, I do not want Trump as president.
No, that...
Any of them would be better than Trump.
Yeah, that's sad. Out of the entire population that is the Republican candidate pool, I would honestly rather live under a world with one of them than Trump. That's, considering how much I hate some of them, that's very sad.
Yeah, when Trump started talking about rounding up all the brown people, I was just kind of like, okay, you've officially gone off the deep end.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, at least the rest of them kind of live in reality.
Enough in reality, at least.
You know, definitely philosophical disagreements, but I mean, you know, they're politicians, so they at least, you know, talk with the rest of humanity and realize when they say shit like run up all the brown people and tattoo numbers on their arms, what that actually is like, kind of.
Yeah. They realize that, they shouldn't be fucking Nazis.
Like, one of the guys at work was just like, goddamn socialist fucking paradise with senators. I'm like, versus fascism with Trump? There's just this, like, moment of silence. I'm like, it's socialism versus fascism. Far left versus far right. Congratulations.
And the teapot is empty. How will I ever survive? There's just a lot of chaos happening in the world right now. I mean, chaos in general is always happening, but I'm talking from a human interaction sort of standpoint. Really on the brink of this teeter house collapsing down.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently Snoop Dogg is in the new Burger King training video to teach people how to make hot dogs.
Joy.
Well then. Like, Snoop Dogg can do whatever the fuck he wants, but why?
So apparently this is the week that Love Live is coming out, so that's kind of interesting.
As in a dub or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently, season 1 was released without a dub, but now they're re-releasing it with a dub alongside season 2. So that's kind of interesting. Excuse me. Wow.
Musical shows must be harder to dub. Depending on how you go about it, I guess. Whether or not you dub the songs.
I don't think anybody dubs the songs anymore.
Well, it's probably not that hard anymore then. No harder than any other dub, really.
I think we've run out of things to talk about.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about Kanye West, but why do that? Because it's pretty much just Kanye West is a stupid, misogynistic asshole. And that's always the thing. And I can't think of anything else because I haven't really been watching anything.
Oh yeah, I haven't had time for anything. I have been up to my eyeballs in everything else in life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go see Deadpool later. Not today, but later in the month.
Yeah.
Because I've been looking forward to that for a long time.
I thought about seeing it this weekend. I might wait till midweek next week. It's going to be our socially obligated, you must do something in February because Valentine's Day and you're a couple and this is America thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about what's happening in American cartoons, although there's apparently a My Little Pony movie.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because they got somebody to play a new character. Hang on. Okay, 2017. Christian Chenoweth is apparently a new character in that. And that's all I can find of it. Okay.
Emily Blunt cast in Hasbro's My Little Pony movie. We'll see the main six. Barking on a real journey beyond a question when the whole Ponyville comes under threat from a new dark force.
Oh, it will be a theatrically released film.
Well, that's fun.
That's probably the only reason I'm seeing stuff on it.
I'm kind of shocked that they're not pushing Equestria Girls harder. Like I was kind of shocked at that. Like I felt like that was gonna basically take over for like traditional My Little Pony.
I think the merchandising petered out sales wise, so they kind of just dipped it down. Guess it wasn't as booming as they would hope it was, or were hoping. Well, going back to the older conversation, what older anime would you like to be remade? Or
That's
just
a good
something you
question.
don't think was done well, but you still,
Would like to see done again with probably better production values.
or at least different production values.
I don't know. I'm hoping. I'll put it this way: one of the things I'd always wanted to see done differently was the ending of Neon Genesis Evangelion. I'm hoping that the fourth movie ends on a better note than the TV series did.
Yep.
But
Mine. Because isn't that kind of what they're trying to round around to, or?
I think they're going down the same batshit fucking crazy route that they did before.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean it can't end up somewhere. Sometimes you gotta get a bit of batshit crazy to end up in a happy place.
I think they're going down the same route, just with bigger production values.
Well, I also wonder if it means they're planning to make yet more again, too, possibly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have, like, things done differently. I would have liked to seen a different ending to Gurren Lagann. I felt like that was such a fucking cop-out after everything they went through. Just to be like, oh, well, she was an anti-spiral, so she's gone. It's like, well, what the fuck? What happened to, do the impossible and...
Yeah, it kind of just... Like, it was this thing they couldn't move past for reasons.
I don't know, I just feel like he did all this impossible shit, and then no matter how hard he tried, no matter how far he came, he couldn't change fate, basically. There's a game, I don't even remember the name of it anymore, where it said, like, no matter how hard you tried, sometimes fate can't be changed, or your destiny can't be changed, or some shit. It's like, that's so dark. What else? I'm like looking around at my collection, trying to think of stuff that I would have liked to see done differently. I don't know. Shit. I mean, his and her circumstances would have been nice to see more, or done in a different fashion, because it kind of just, like, they realized they weren't going to get another season, and it just kind of petered out.
I guess there are a lot of those kind of soft romance animes out there that don't have real endings.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, I'm just trying to think. Like, what else have I watched that's like, this needs to have a different ending? I mean, like, all the endings have been acceptable. I haven't, like, watched a show and thought, that was just so fucking stupid. The show is completely ruined by the way this ended. It was like, just like some of the stuff I look at, I was like, why did you end it that way? That was a strange. It was like Mahoromatic. It's like the ending was some crazy fucking, like, it went from like cute slice of life android girlfriend to like fucking Blade Runner in the last episode. It's like, wait, what?
The sudden tonal shift.
Yeah, no, I'm not even joking. Like, it
Yeah.
like literally turned into like a Blade Runner spoof. It was like, wait, what the fuck is this? And then like we read after we watched it, we were like really confused. We read the synopsis for the manga, and they were trying to basically tie back to the manga's ending without it being really weird, because the manga had a really weird ending in that the robot maid self-destructs, and like 20 years down the line, the guy comes back to his childhood home, which he still owns but does not live at, and finds a human version of the maid at the same age that she would approximately been as the robot, like, waiting for him. And I'm just like, that is both strange and creepy, because he would have been like in his mid-40s at this point. Just like, okay. And like, what really like was fucked up was like, in the manga ending, he takes her hand and regresses, like, and like it cuts away. When it cuts back, he's the same age he was, like, when it all started. And it's like, what the heck? Like, do you have like an LSD like vision nightmare? What the fuck? I mean, like, otherwise it was a great show. It's just like, what the hell is going on here? And then Kiki stared like blankly at me, like, what the fuck?
Well, no, the ending it apparently had in the first place is just dumb.
Yeah, no, I don't know how else. I don't know how else to really like quantify it. I just remember like the ending in the TV show was just really weird, and like when we read the manga ending, it was even weirder.
Yeah, that's a story that just currently apparently does not have a good end. It's like a Steven Spielberg story.
Let me see if I can pull it up. See if I can find that's the anime. Let's see here if I can locate it. I don't remember where I saw the ending, but I just remember thinking, like, what the hell?
Well, I'm gonna go pee while you're down there.
I don't get it. It's just like, basically she was reincarnated or something. I don't even know.
Transmission interrupted. Disconnecting transmission.
God, you like piss standing up? Jesus.
While I can, I do not when I'm at home, because why stand when you can sit?
Ridiculous.
Kegels,
That
babe.
was incredibly fast. Shit, you piss as fast as a man can.
Okay, considering the entire time I was out there wasn't all just pissing, I was also making sure that the outside lights had been turned on and paying attention to the stupid dog. Was it really that fast?
Yes.
Okay,
We're gone like less than a minute.
alright.
I am impressed, like legitimately. Like, I as a man, I could go that fast, but I also have the advantage of being able to aim.
It's not hard to aim, you just pull the skin up. I'm not kidding. I mean, it depends on how, because some labias make it
Don't try
harder.
to explain it. You're blowing my mind enough as it is. Oh, God, it's
Well, no, not just I had really bad bladder stones once when I was younger, and they
yeah.
for pretty much like a couple months I couldn't control my ability to pee. It would just kind of happen whether I wanted it to or not, because it had just ripped me up so bad. So to recover from it, I had to do more aggressive Kegel exercises, and I've just been doing them since, because it's good for you.
Apparently.
That you don't have to do much but sit and flex that muscle. Men should be doing Kegels too. Pretty much humans. If you can,
Keep in mind.
yeah. Well, if you have access to that muscle region. If you don't, then don't try, because you don't have it. But I mean, I can think about going back to anime and not my peeing ability.
Yeah, sorry.
There are a couple that aren't, like, I'm not dissatisfied with the way they are, but I would like to see like an updated version. But there's one, Shamanic Princess is one of those where I'm very dissatisfied with what I got. But
God, yeah, I remember that. It was like, what the shit?
It's because it's not that disjointed storytelling can't work, the way it was done for people who aren't obsessive and look into shit. It's essentially you're watching an anime with no idea what the fuck's going on. Especially if you're watching the dub, because a lot of background chatter was cut out.
Yeah.
So you're missing just plot in general, but it was compelling enough to me that I wish there was a more cohesive version of it. Like, you can still tell it disjointedly, but there is a plot there that you're not bringing to the front that you really should have. Then just so much fan service. Although I appreciated the fan service when I was younger, because sexy boobs and whatnot. But it could have been better, and it's sad that it's not, because most people don't even know what it is.
All the things, all the time, non-stop. No, I own it. It's here somewhere.
I think you've shown it to me.
I remember watching it and being really confused.
Yeah, it's just 6 OVAs.
I think so.
Yeah, that barely connect to one another while
Yeah.
trying to tell one whole story. And it jumps around time a lot with little framework. It's sad. Because it could have been so much more, but it's not.
It's really weird too, because I think about some of the things I've watched that are just terrible, and I don't feel the need for them to be remade better. It's just that was just not a good story. Like Pilot Candidates or Simone, which is just or Simone, or however the hell you say it. It's just that was not a good premise. Maybe Kikimaru Orange Road, in modern format, the story was fine. I actually like it a lot, but it's interesting to see it with modern animation.
Yeah, some things it's just it's getting on the old side, and maybe to get the story out to more people, should just redo it. The story's not bad; it's just the animation is showing its age, sort of thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff from the 80s, like a redo of like Ranma would be really interesting if they like cut it down to just like if they did like the Sailor Moon type thing and just went like, chapter by chapter kind of thing and just kept it to the point.
But they kind of did that with the live action version.
Ranma?
Oh, not Rama. I'm sorry. Not Rama. Wrong
Oh, he's
anime.
like, what?
My brain went to the wrong anime. But yeah, Rama would be nice because there's a lot of faffing about in that. And some disjointed storytelling. But
I was kind of like looking through my list going, okay, what do I think would be, interesting to see remade? There's a lot of stuff that's like, oh, that'd be cool. But it's also a lot of stuff where it's like, maybe.
Well, like a lot of those older, because I can't think of any names, but they're those really old, thought-provoking, like, anime movies and whatnot that could just use, like, an animation redoing so that a newer audience would bother to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Or because it's not really available otherwise anymore.
Mm-hmm. A reboot of Tenchi could be kind of interesting.
I suppose. I'm just elbowed my microphone.
But it could be, given its age, it could be interesting.
Your headphones getting to you?
Probably just been on for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tenchi could be done in a shortened style, too.
It's just such a massive franchise.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff I think it seems like it would be a good idea, but it also is just like, I feel like what they produced was acceptable, like it doesn't need to be redone.
It's
I mean,
more...
examples, but it's just like...
I suppose a lot of it is more, it just needs a re-release, but anime being released in general is kind of, outside of Japan, it's kind of shitty for us because it's so expensive.
Yeah. They need to re-release the first season of You're Under Arrest. That shit's like crazy. I mean, I own it, so I don't really care, but that shit's crazy expensive.
I suppose that could be said about a couple of Western animations too. Although sometimes, often, when we reboot something, it's not always with the best intentions. Although usually people are like, no, you're ruining my childhood, but your childhood still fucking exists. Calm down.
But my childhood, it's ruined. Ruined.
What became of the fucking Smurfs? Oh my god.
Yeah, Smurfs kind of got... I'm actually kind of shocked by how good the next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie looks. Like,
the live-action one?
Yeah, it looks like they're really hitting their stride.
Yeah. From what I've seen of the reviews of the first one, from what I understand plot-wise, the turtles were unnecessary.
Okay.
And they were trying to fix that in the second one. Make it, more about the turtles and less about the turtles just kind of happen to be there. Like, the turtles are all throughout the movie and whatnot, but when you look at the plot, they're not necessary.
Gotcha. I never saw the first one. I should watch it.
Like how the first Indiana Jones, Indy doesn't really need to be there because events would still happen in such a way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That doesn't necessarily make a movie bad, but when you think about a plot, and if the movie is kinda anyway, it makes you look at it harder and like, this didn't need to happen. This could have been a different movie. Although apparently the new Star Wars is the shit. I haven't even seen it, and I know so much about it.
Oh, it's great.
I do love the current Ninja Turtles TV show. It's really good. If a bit confusing at times, but really good.
I've been told it's supposed to be, like, ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I just haven't picked it back up, I guess.
And I was skeptical?
Oh yeah, definitely skeptical.
Yeah, super skep. Of the new iteration of Scooby-Doo. But then I watched it, and I'm okay with it. I actually kind of like it. I mean, there have been a couple of iterations of Scooby-Doo where I'm like, oh, you're just stabbing me in the heart. But the newer one's been really great. Even the stupid, fucking, corny tie-in movies have at least been a good kind of cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course Scooby-Doo needs to team up with the wrestlers of WWE. Why not?
I heard about that. I thought that was a great throwback
Yeah.
to like the 1970s.
With the
1970s
Globetrotters and whatnot.
Yeah, the Globetrotters, Batman and Robin. I can't think of who else. Laurel and Hardy.
They're actually making a second wrestling one.
That's great. That I actually find completely acceptable.
Although WWE has also had a Flintstones tie-in movie, and soon we'll be having a Jetsons tie-in movie.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. Because who owns Hasbro? Not Hasbro. I'm sorry, Hanna-Barbera now.
I don't
Is it
know.
Warner Brothers?
Warner Brothers owns Hanna-Barbera. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're just kind of.
Or is it? Is it TNT? Hang on. HB, Hanna-Barbera, MGM.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. Okay.
Yeah, parent organization is now Warner Brothers. Okay. And,
I guess that would make sense given that I think Cartoon Network is that kind of the Warner Brothers subsidiary.
I think under the many levels of things, Cartoon Network is technically part of Warner Brothers, yeah.
Where's it Viacom? I can't remember.
Oh, that's a good question. But
Turner Broadcast of Time Warner. Yeah. Okay.
oh, okay, yeah, if it's a Turner, then yeah. But yeah, Warner Brothers is really good generally about straight-to-DVD animated features. They don't tend to be shitty. They are sometimes corny. You know what? I'm talking here. But they're still usually pretty good, which is why I really enjoy their DC movies. I'm always skeptical. Skeptical. That's the word of the day. Skeptical. Any DC title that's live action. Although apparently I shouldn't be anymore, but I'm still going to be skittish of such things. But usually you're okay when you go into the animation side of things. Is there anything else that's recently had a remake, Western animation-wise, other than Ponies?
Not that I can think of.
No.
And they started to go down that route, but a lot of the stuff didn't take off like Ponies did.
I know Powerpuff Girls coming back, but from what I've seen, it's gonna look exactly like old Powerpuff, so whatever. But yeah, I guess a lot more new content is happening these days. Short series new content.
Mm-hmm.
Tell a cute, cohesive kid story and then get out of there. You want to call it?
I can't think of anything else to talk about.
Thank you once again for listening to the Super Happy Fun Jabbertron Tea Party with Kiki, Bones, Sketi, and Faith. We hope you enjoyed this installment, and will return to us for more tea-based entertainment. Where there is tea, there is hope. Farewell, my fellow internet beings, and good luck.
Yeah. Okay then. Night Bones.
Night, Kiki.
Transmission terminated.